Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Pokemon Gold and Silver. And man, this took a really long time to film. I caught a bunch of Pokemon, and I'm about ready to set up my breeding strats. And I'm gonna use breeding and duplication at the same time to nab all the eggs. And this took a couple days to complete all this. And there's two reasons for this. Number one is that breeding 6 Pokemon takes a really long time unless you get super lucky with RNG. Because a lot of these eggs, they simply didn't want to be hatched for whatever reason. So I skipped ahead to early that morning to when I already got my 5 of my 6 eggs, and I'm gonna nab the 6. And what I do in both games is stop by the PC and deposit the egg. I dupe it, and what this does is it makes it so I don't have to worry about the duplicate we don't have to worry about paying the daycare man or lady for their services. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit all the Pokemon that I've been using to breed back into their original places in the PC box. I'm gonna withdraw a ton of these eggs. I can only hold up to 5 of these eggs at a time because the game will not let you use a party of all eggs. Anyway, Silver, I actually got all of Silver's eggs really darn close to hatching. Gold, however, needs to do some time skips to get to these egg hatching ceremonies, so to speak. So first egg for Gold was Igglybuff. First egg for Silver was Cleffa. This is just gonna take a really long time. So, skip and second egg hatched in Silver version will be Smoochum. And I have no idea why I'm not skipping ahead here. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna move the first hatched baby back into the original spot in Living Dex order, which means sandwich between Lantern and Togepi in 161 to 180. And I'm just gonna go ahead and move all the last remaining egg into my party. And we're skipping ahead in gold to when we hatch our second egg, because this took a while. Second egg is Smoochum. Third egg in silver will be Pichu. And speaking of which, here is Gold's third egg, which is also Pichu. Fourth egg in silver version is going to be Elekid. And Cleffa in Gold's case. And next egg in silver is Magby. Followed by Magby as the last, as I think the 6th Pokemon in Gold. No, that was the 5th. This is the 6th Pokemon. And the last egg to hatch in silver was Igglybuff, as that was the last egg I got. Last egg to hatch in gold is Elekid. Now to read some Pokedex entries in gold. Silver will wait till the end. It is not yet skilled at storing electricity. It may send out a jolt if amused or startled. Because of its unusual star-like silhouette, people believe that it came here on a meteor. It has a very soft body. If it starts to roll, it will bounce all over and be impossible to stop. Its lips are the most sensitive parts on its body. It always uses its lips first to examine things. It rotates its arms to generate electricity, but it tires easily, so it charges up only a little bit. Each and every time it inhales and exhales, hot embers dribble out of its mouth and nostrils. So now that we are just about ready, we are going to head down to capture the legendary Pokemon Whirl Islands and Tin Tower. The legends here are... I'm actually going to start with the main game's mascot legendaries in order to minimize the risks of an overlap in as far as reading Pokedex entries are concerned. So while I'm moving around my inventory in gold, I'm going to explain I picked up a hidden Max Ether right there on the southwest island, but where we want to start is the northeast island of Whirl Islands. That will help us get all the treasures as well as Lugia. Furthermore, what else I would say? Gold's gonna start the Tin Tower, Silver's gonna start at the Whirl Islands. And I'm gonna take the lower path first so I can nab all the items in the top half of Whirl Islands. Got an escape rope, so that's no biggie. Got a key right here. Go up here to pick up a nugget. There are 4 hidden items. I'm halfway done with them already in silver version. Gold and Tin Tower, there's 3 hidden items. Alright, and Repel wore off. Picking up Carbos here. God damn it. Just a couple steps, huh? Well, at least I ran into a Seel, which is a Pokemon I need to catch. And kind of think of it, level 25 is the highest level Seel you can possibly catch in Gold and Silver. In Crystal, it's level 26. Got Seel. In daytime, it is often found asleep on the seabed in shallow waters. Its nostrils close while it swims. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this full restore, and then I'm gonna go max repel again. Because the rest of the encounters I need to run into on the Whirl Islands are in the water. And by the way, Seel is one of 2 Pokemon I need to evolve via level up. Now, like all the items here, I use an escape rope, re-enter, re-bike, flash. And now, I'm going to take the top path. This will allow me to nab Lugia as well as the remaining Pokemon. And speaking of which, I basically had to map out the route I need to take in order to nab all the items, both visible and invisible, as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna go use Sweet Scent here so I could try nabbing Horsea and Seadra. Seadra's the one I really need to manipulate. Gotta use a max repel here. And side note, I did not max repel earlier than that because it was mostly just hopscotch. Now I caught Seadra in Silver. Its fin-tips leak poison. Its fins and bones are highly valued as ingredients in herbal medicine. Alright, so basically I'm going to take the route in Gold that allows me to get all the items. In Silver, I'm going to go ahead and catch the Horsea. And I don't really need to manipulate the Horsea encounter, I need to manipulate the Seadra encounter, because I think it's like 5% encounter rate. Anyways, both games call Silver call Horsea and Seadra. Its big, developed fins move rapidly, allowing it to swim backwards while still facing forward. Alright, and Gold's about to run into Ho-Oh as Silver runs into Lugia. Luckily, I should be able to catch Lugia and Silver before Ho-Oh gets caught in Gold. So, Master Ball here, just as this runs into Ho-Oh. Alright. They're about to catch Ho-Oh in Gold, while Silver has just caught Lugia, their respective mascots. It is said to be the guardian of the seas. It is rumored to have been seen on the night of a storm. And I caught Ho-Oh because I am so great. Legends claim this Pokemon flies the world skies continuously on its magnificent 7-color wings. Now, Silver's not done with Whirl Islands, even though we are done with captures, because, like in Crystal, we need to fully explore the caves. But Gold is done with Tin Tower, which means we can now fly down to see Wood City. And because we only have so much space in our inventory, we need to drop off some items we don't need, like Carbos, and the items we don't need I don't drop off, I plan on selling at a later date. Anyways, here are the remaining items, both visible and invisible in Silver version. Once I pick up this calcium, I can then use an escape rope to make like a tree and get out of there. Now it's Gold's turn to enter the Whirl Islands. And guess what? Our max repel is still very much active. While Silver flies to Ekritique, does the same things in preparation for the hike up Tin Tower. I'm doing this so I don't end up X out my inventory unnecessarily. Clogging up my inventory and having to backtrack because of this. That would be a... Having a backtrack after making a deep ways in Whirl Islands or Tin Tower is a huge, huge time sink. So come prepared. Alright, so Silver's entering Whirl Islands, Gold's entering Gold's entering Whirl Islands now, while Silver's entering Tin Tower. And in Sora, what this means is I actually catch the other version's mascots later. Now, as per usual, I'm starting with the lower routes to nab all the items. Then I'll escape rope, then take the upper route to nab Lugia and the rest of the items. Meanwhile, in Silver's route, Tin Tower's pretty straightforward. Though it's not as well routed as in Gold, because I forgot where I routed Gold's routes in this game. So there's a lot of backtracking here. But it's not too bad, luckily. Because Silver has a commanding lead over Gold. And I do mean commanding. Anyways, there's a hidden item in the center of the 4th floor, and then there are hidden items in the lower corners of the 5th floor that we need to pick up. And all 3 of them in the Tin Tower are really easy to forget. So now I am trying to make my way to the lower right corner. Right here, so I can have the 3rd and final hit item, a full restore. And it sets me up to pick up an item down here in the lower right corner of the 4th floor. And I go down the waterfall in Gold. Now, because I kept the repels going, I need to actually manually catch Seel here. Now, I forgot to check the level ranges in Gold and Silver version, so because of this, I have to sell for a level 24 Seel or go at this for maybe hours for some higher level ones. And there's really nothing else that's super confusing about Tin Tower. Although it can't walk well on land, it is a graceful swimmer, especially those being in frigid seas. Just take the first teleport you see on the 7th floor, so you can have those 2 items. In front of Lugia, and while surfing, I'm going to use Sweet Scent twice to capture Horsea and Seadra. Starting with Seadra. So now I pass the first teleporter and keep going that way. Now I take this teleporter. And it's basically a straightforward path to the last item in the to Ho-Oh. Now we caught Seadra. An examination of its cells revealed the presence of a gene not found in Horsea. It became a hot topic. Okay, so we pick up the last item of the Tin Tower, which is another full restore. And we Sweet Scent here while Silver makes his way up to oh. And the timing here is gonna be super awkward. I actually need to use a save states just to try and manip the timing here so I catch Ho-Oh and read his Pokedex without having any overlap with Gold, catching Horsea or Lugia. If attacked by a larger enemy, it quickly swims to safety by adeptly controlling its dorsal fins. Alright, now it's Ho-Oh's turn, while Gold proceeds to a legend says that Spy glows in 7 colors. A rainbow is said to form behind it when it flies. And now it's Gold's turn to catch its counterpart, Lugia. Now, the main mascot legendaries are gonna be level 40, whereas the other version's mascot legendaries will be level 70. And they won't have their signature moves, unfortunately. Alright, we got Lugia. It is said that it quietly spends its time deep at the bottom of the sea because its powers are too strong. Yeah, right. So while Silver's gonna be busy changing around its party and PC makeups to get ready for some duplications, because we've got a ton of stone evolutions we need to pick up, as well as a ton of TMs, and one more Pokemon via the game corner. So lots of work to do here. And by the way, that entrance there would lead to the southwest island. So we don't want to go out that way. Anyways, these are the last times in the Whirl Islands. And just like that, I think we're done. Now wait a minute, isn't there something that I'm missing? And today I would say, absolutely, I forgot to stop by the Burn Tower to pick up the TM4 Endure. Silly me. I know. Anyways, Silver's all done. And it's just gonna go ahead to the car game that I showed off for a bit. I'm just gonna win the first game, and I'm gonna skip ahead to when we're about to max out on coins in our coin case. Yes, I am totally using save states to fully manipulate the outcome of these games so I get the highest payout as quickly as possible. It's not as fast as properly rigged slots, but that is extremely time consuming and I don't have time for that. It already took me several days to nab all the baby Pokemon in both these games. I don't want to sit around forever waiting to try to manip the slots. I'm already gonna have to take the day. I'm probably gonna have to take a day off just to keep these episodes properly spaced out so I can beat the copyright system, just to be on the safe side. I mean, the entire final batch of yellow versions got false flagged for copyright. Like, automatic, over and over and over again. It was really annoying. Anyways, my strategy is to, every time I pick up a TM, I'm gonna give it to a Pokemon I need to duplicate, like Seel here. Seel needs to... I'm duping Seel so I can evolve him. You can only obtain Dewgong via evolution in Gold, Silver, Crystal. Nobody has him for a trade-in. Nobody... will offer him, and he cannot be found anywhere in the wild, so... This is super slow, I know, but this is way fast. It's so way more convenient, so I don't have to play this card game over and over again to try max out my coins over and over again. Anyways, I'm gonna do the same in gold I did in silver version, just win around and then skip ahead to when I'm about to max out coins. So now that I do Thunder, I'm gonna do Blizzard alongside Nidorina. Again, I'm duping Nidorina, Nidorino, and Seel, and with some love, and Seel on level 33, as well as Clefairy, because I need because I'm planning on evolving all of them. I already have a duplicate Jigglypuff, so I don't have to worry about that. And final team I need a nab is TM38. However, that's not the end of my journey for this episode this time around, because I still have enough gil for one more TM. But I need to take a quick pit stop at Celadon City, at the Celadon City Game Corner for that. There are 5 teams you can only get via the Game Corner. The teams for Blizzard, Thunder, Fire Blast, Double Team, and Hyper Beam. And we need to nab all 5 of them. And we still need to pick up Porygon, which costs, of course, 9,999 coins. In Crystal, it'd be 5,555 coins. Not that it matters either way. So I'm going to go ahead and give Nidorino the TM4. Nidorino and Clefairy the teams for Double Team and Fire Blast to dupe them. Gold is basically just gonna follow in Silver's footsteps because Silver's quite a ways behind. Anyways, now I need to dupe 2 Pokemon at once. And by the way, something I need to readdress, I forgot the TM for Endure, which is at Burn Tower, which I never grabbed. So I'm completely done with the Game Corner in Goldenrod City now. Which means I can now head down to Celadon City to pick up the final couple, well, pickups, of course. Just to try to keep things a bit even, a bit close to even, or at least appearing close to even. Solar's gotta do a lot of movement in the PCs here. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up TM32 Double Team again in gold version. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, except with the last 2 Pokemon in his team, which would be Rare Candied Seel and Clefairy. Here, I'm just gonna move a lot of the Pokemon that are already in Silver, a lot of the Pokemon that are already in Magby back in their proper PC positions, while the duped Pokemon in the reserve box will take their place and be used to evolve them. Note that I only have in both games, I only have 3 Moonstones, which means I'm going to have to find some way to dupe them. So I'm gonna remove the TMs from all the Pokemon here. Because right now I'm not ready to evolve my Moonstone evolutions because I still need to dupe a Moonstone. But I can evolve this Seel into Dewgong and clear up a space in my party for the Porygon, which I will be using to dupe one of my Moonstones, since I need 4 of them. Of course, if you want to do this honestly, you could just use the Thief TM and use it to teach a Pokemon and then just keep using it on Wild Clefairy till you find that 4th Moonstone. Crystal won't have to worry about that, thankfully. As per usual, I will save all breeding and evolution Pokedex entries in Silver version till the end of the episode. Alright, now we're picking up Porygon, a man-made Pokemon that came about as a result of research. It is programmed with only basic motions. Alright. Now we use up all our coins, we need to give Porygon the Moonstone. And we need to dupe it so we could keep our max out coins in our coin case. And still hold on to our Porygon, which we will need to dupe a second time. So, because this process means we're duping the Porygon we got from the game corner, but that old one will be gone for good. It basically treats the Porygon we have in our PC as if, well, we never caught Porygon in the first place. If it is a man-made Pokemon, since it doesn't breathe, people are eager to try it in any environment. Not if, it is a man-made Pokemon. So this will be the last Pokedex entry outside of the breeding and evolutions I'll do. In Gold, I basically decided to add the upgrade item back into my inventory so I could give it to Porygon at a later date. But not right now, because I need to dupe the Moonstone. And I already did that, and now I'm in Silver version, and now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up TM15, which is Hyper Beam. Only 4 more TMs to go in Silver version, soon to be 4 in Gold as well. And because of this, I still need 2 Porygons, one to evolve and one to hold on for living dex purposes. So yeah. And Gold's gonna go ahead and evolve all his Pokemon since I now have the Moonstones for it. But here I'm gonna go ahead and give the Porygon that's already in my party the upgrade that I grabbed from the PC. And I'm gonna move it some other place so I could make room in my reserves for all my stone evolutions I'll inevitably need to do. So, Nidorina into Nidoqueen, Nidorino into Nidoking, Clefairy into Clefable, Seel into Dewgong, Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff, because I already duped Jigglypuff in an earlier episode. And actually had 2 of them for a really, really long time. But now we're ready to fully evolve everything. And frankly, I don't think I could have been happier. So yeah, now that all my Pokemon are fully evolved and I've got Porygon holding an upgrade, I can move them to where I need them to be. Porygon with the upgrade will actually go in the 241-251 box at the bottom, so that I don't have to clog up my reserves box, since I'm going to need to use that, not just for my start, for my main party, but for all the Pokemon I need to evolve via Thunder, Fire, Leaf, or Water Stones. Gosh, I'm such an obsessively mad lad here. Oh. So, last duplication for gold version. Attempting to pass on the TM for Hyper Beam to a Pokemon that I would gladly be more than happy to give the TM to hold, so I could have 2 Porygons. Oh. Oh, ow. Oh. I think I struck a jaw. Man, that sucks. I didn't dislocate my jaw from yawning and stretching. Whew. Oh, Alright. So this is even more, and believe it or not, trying to manage my PC boxes is even more boring than Pokemon battling with a Pokemon whose level's 50 levels higher. Anyways, in Gold, I decided to put off all the evolutions till I can do them all at once. Spoiler alert, this wasn't faster than what I wound up doing in Silver. Go figure. But Silver's going to be moving all the Pokemon I need to dupe and evolve via Stone Evolutions into the reserve column. Yes, I am planning to try get these 2 games as its body is covered with Neo-like scales. It never shows signs of shrinking from any attack. It swings its big tail around during battle. If its foe flinches, it will charge with its sturdy body. With its acute hearing, it can pick up sounds from afar away. It usually hides in quiet places. Finally, their fur feels so good that if 2 of them snuggle together, they won't want to be separated. Well, of course they don't want to be separated. They're snuggling, as in getting hot, and it's streamlined by as little dragon water. The colder the temperature, the friskier it gets. So yeah, these are all the evolutions that all the Pokédex entries I need to read in Pokemon Gold. Meanwhile, Silver decided to take Lickitung, Oddish, Staryu, Grout, Vulpix actually, and Pichu with them to Bill's house on Route 25. And I need to also remove all the TMs, Moonstones, and all that, so I could fully evolve all my Pokemon in Gold. Silver, I already did that, and I need to take on the Nugget Bridge Challenge, though it's no longer on the bridge itself. Now, Gold instead of Vulpix needs Growlithe. And I'm doing that so I can have the 4 Stone Evolutions that have been eluding us all this time. Remember, Gold, Silver, this is the only way to nab these 4 stone evolutions. And the only way to get more of them is either through mystery gift, trading with Crystal, while they are holding those stone evolutions, or through the duplication glitch. So, Silver's quite a ways away, though Silver still needs to read his Pokédex entries. So no worries there. So yeah, I do think this is kind of fun. So yeah, this is the only case. Silver is the only case where one of the Pokemon is different, and that's because the Pokemon that Bill's grandfather asks you is different due to version exclusivities. In all 3 games, Lickitung, Oddish, Staryu, and Pichu are needed in nab the Everstone, Leafstone, Waterstone, and Thunderstone respectively. But in Gold and Crystal, he asks for Growlithe because that's available. In Silver version, it's Vulpix because Vulpix is available in that game. That is a lot of information. And I do mean a lot of information. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and just... Basically, I'm going to use Shab on anything and everything that's not a normal type. If it is a normal type, I'll use Thunder Punch. Even if it's normal flying, because Thunder Punch's animation is technically faster than Ice Punch's animation. And yeah. That's basically it. That is the end of the episode. So yeah, I'm basically, as I was saying previously, I'm basically determined to blitz through the entire remainder of Gold and Silver, so I could devote the entire rest of this perfect playthrough to Crystal version. Because doing 2 games at the same time takes a really long time to do. Especially when it's nearing an hour. In the 1 hour range, or approaching the 1 hour range. Okay, the previous couple episodes I did it because the only time I need to use save states for stuff like Pokemon is for Pokemon capturing. That's it. In order to use Sweet Scent, and then using it to manip the Pokemon I want to capture. It turns out that even though getting the 300 coin payout, or simply pissing away your money buying 500 coins at a time, is technically way faster. Technically, it's not, because in real life I have to manip the results. It's neither faster nor easier than just manipulating the 72 coins, because I can at least guarantee the 72 coins every single time. Once I know what card to flip, I'm guaranteed the 72 card points no matter what. Or so slots, unless you know how slots work and know when to manipulate them, it's damn near impossible. Oh. So Silver is about done with the Route 25 and the Nugget challenge, even though it's not really a challenge. Instead of a Rocket Grunt awarding the Nuggets a Cool Trainer or an Ace Trainer in later generations. Now, I don't have a Cut user, so I gotta teach Cut to either Oddish or Lickitung, since they're the only Pokemon on my team that can learn it. Yeah, in Silver I chose Lickitung to teach Cut. And I'm gonna do the same thing in Gold version when the time comes, because I'm gonna pick up every item possible. You know, yeah, we need to go. The reason we need to come up here, anyways, is so we could speak to Misty and get her to return to the gym since she's not available. And now, all 8 gym leaders are in their resident gyms, which means next time we will be able to battle all the trainers. First Pokemon Bill's grandpa asks to show you is the Pokemon Lickitung. And he gives you an Everstone, which ironically enough, when held, prevents that Pokemon from evolving while it's holding it. Incidentally, Everstones also helps with breeding, but showing an Oddish, he'll give you a Leaf Stone, and you have to exit out of the house and re-enter every single time, or you won't be able to continue the quest. So next Pokemon is Staryu. That gives us a Water Stone. And in Silver version and Silver only, he will ask for Vulpix because Growlithe's not available, and he'll give us a Fire Stone. And finally, he will ask to see Pichu, though based on hints, you would think it'd be Pikachu, but not really. Let's talk about his pre-evolve form, Pichu. Now in Golden Crystal, he will ask for Growlithe instead of Vulpix. So yeah, the reason why I made this episode super long, even though I probably should have ended it at the game corner, I did it so I could actually... I did all that because I want to end Gold and Silver as quickly as possible. I think there's about 4 or 5 more episodes of Gold and Silver left. And I'm gonna quickly give the Water Stone to Staryu and Vulpix, and the Fire Stone to Vulpix. The rest of my team I'm going to need to change out. So, there's our save file. Is okay, alright? Saying don't turn off the power. Alright, and now we are gonna move all the Pokemon I don't need anymore back into their original PC spots. The Pokemon I do need will come and take their place. Like Pikachu and Gloom in place of Pichu and Oddish. And why not? That's stupid Eevee. I need 4 Eevees anyways. Last thing I need to do in Silver is read the Pokedex entries I put off, and then it's all gold. It uses its scaly, rugged bite to seal the entrance of its nest and protect its young from predators. Nidoqueen can't breed. Its tail is thick and powerful. If it binds an enemy, it can snap the victim's spine quite easily. Nidoking can breed, but not Nidoqueen. Its very sensitive ears lets it distinguish distant sounds. As a result, it prefers quiet places. It has a very fine fur. Take care not to make it angry, or it may inflate silly and hit with a Bison. And Wigglytuff hits like a truck with Bison. It loves frigid seas with ice flows. It uses its long tail to change swimming direction quickly. Alright. Despite its small size, it can zap even adult humans. However, if it does so, it also surprises itself. When numerous meteors illuminate the night sky, signs of Cleffa strangely increase. Its extremely flexible and elastic body makes it bounce continuously anytime, anywhere. It always rocks its head slowly backwards and forwards, as if it is trying to kiss someone. Even in the most vicious storm, this Pokemon plays happily if thunder rumbles in the sky. It is found in volcanic craters. Its body temperature is over 1100 degrees, so don't underestimate it. And that's it for Silver version. Gold is gonna, while I fade out Pokemon Silver, Gold is going to move all the Pokemon it plans on evolving via Evolution Stone into the reserves or party Pokemon party. Next time we're evolving all our stone, duping and evolving all our stone evolutions to further complete our living decks. And then we are finally taking on the Kanto Gym Leaders at long last. Geez, about freaking time too. The last task to do afterwards is defeat Red, complete our remaining captures and evolutions, complete our remaining in-game trades, and oh yeah, we need to rematch every single phone call trainer one last time. Then we can get our diplomas. So leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gorin, sign out.